Are you looking for the best cameras for vlogging? In this video we will look at some of the best cameras for vlogging. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Sony ZV. If money is no obstacle, the Sony ZV-E10 is the best camera for YouTube vlogging you can get. It's Sony's first full-frame vlogging cam, with a 12-megapixel full-frame sensor that's optimized for low light, making it a great choice for creators who work in less controlled lighting conditions. On top of that, it can record at up to 120 frames per second in 4K, with internal 10-bit 4:2:2 capture, and has one of the most sophisticated autofocus systems on the market. There's no viewfinder here, but the camera includes a stereo vlogging mic and a fully articulated screen that makes it easy to monitor yourself, along with in-body image stabilization (IBIS) to help reduce camera shake. This is the ultimate vlog camera for the solo operator, with features designed to take the guesswork out of video production. Naturally, it also comes at a premium price, so unless you're serious about making a career out of vlogging, it'll likely be overkill for your needs. There are more compact options out there, and the ZV-E10 has a tendency to overheat with longer recording sessions. Keep reading below if you're looking for a more affordable or compact option for on-the-go vlogging. Full-frame 12.1 MP XMR sensor, optimized for 4K, sensitivity and speed. 10-bit 4:2:2 recording with direct pixel readout, long GOP, or all intra formats. Create memorable imagery with ease with cinematic vlog setting. Dedicated AI processor and real-time recognition for accurate subject tracking. 5-axis in-body image stabilization and dynamic active mode for stable recording. Number 2. Sony Alpha 6700. The Sony Alpha 6700 may not be as advanced as the Sony ZV-E10, with more of a hybrid design and a smaller APS-C sensor that's less suited to low light, but it's chock full of amazing video features for the price. 4K recording at up to 120 frames per second is a highlight despite incurring a notable crop, and the camera uses the same incredible AF system as the higher-end ZV-E10. The camera also has IBIS for smoother handheld recording and a fully articulated screen so you can monitor yourself. Plus, more advanced shooters can take advantage of internal 10-bit 4:2:2 recording to get more flexibility when color grading. Overall, the Alpha 6700 is an excellent video camera for the price, with more than enough advanced video features to please enthusiasts. But don't overlook the Fujifilm X-S20 in this price range, either. Its AF isn't as reliable as the Alpha 6700S, and it maxes out at 4K 60 frames per second, but it's another excellent choice for video work, with a dedicated vlog mode that simplifies the vlogging process for content creators. It even includes more advanced features like OpenGate 6.2K recording to give you more cropping leeway. 26.0 MP APS-C format XMR back illuminated CMOS sensor. Bion's XR processing power for exceptional image quality. Dedicated AI processor and real-time recognition for accurate subject tracking. 4K/60p 6K oversampled 4:2:2 10-bit recording with long GOP or all intra formats. High frame rate 4K 120p recording. Number 3. Canon EOS R10. If the Sony Alpha 6700 is a little too pricey for you, the Canon EOS R10 is a great mid-range choice. It's more of an entry-level camera than the Sony, with more limited internal recording capabilities and no IBIS. But if you don't intend to use log profiles and color grade your own footage, then the R10 still has a lot to offer. It captures high-quality 4K footage, with 4K recording at up to 60 frames per second, albeit with a crop, and includes a slow-motion recording mode in 1080p. Beyond that, it has a highly effective autofocus system and a really intuitive user interface that's well-suited for beginners. The camera is also quite lightweight for on-the-go shooting and features a bright, fully articulated touchscreen, so you can monitor yourself while recording. Its battery life leaves something to be desired, but you can always power the camera externally if you need more juice. High image quality. Canon's 24.2 megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor delivers stunning resolution to fast action photos taken day or night. DJI image processor powers 4K video capture and reduces noise, so you can continuously shoot without worrying about capturing the shot. Number 4. Sony ZV-E10. The Sony ZV-E10 is the budget option in Sony's ZV series and one of the best options for beginner YouTubers. Though it doesn't have a viewfinder, making it less versatile for hybrid shooters, its fully articulated screen makes it easy to monitor yourself while recording. This camera also has a headphone jack and a low-profile hand grip that's easier to hold in a selfie position. It doesn't have built-in stabilization, so go for an optically stabilized lens if you plan on shooting handheld. Its frame rate options are more limited than what you get with the Canon EOS R10, maxing out at 4K 30 frames per second with a slight crop. However, it has a very reliable autofocus system, including specialized focus modes like Product Showcase. This feature is a godsend for product and beauty vloggers, as it'll automatically shift focus from your face to any object you hold up in the frame. While the Canon R10 is a little more versatile for hybrid photo/video shooters thanks to its viewfinder, the ZV-E10 is the way to go if you need a vlogging-oriented camera on a budget. Number 5. DJI Pocket 2. It's hard to find a mirrorless or DSLR camera for cheap unless you buy used, but the DJI Pocket 2 is a unique all-in-one vlogging tool that won't break the bank. Unlike our other picks, it has a built-in 3-axis stabilized gimbal, so you can easily capture buttery-smooth handheld footage without expensive stabilizers or gimbals. Did we mention the whole thing can fit in your back pocket? That alone makes this a worthy addition to the slew of different vlogging cameras today. Aside from its gimbal, its 1/1.7-inch sensor gives it better low-light performance than most cameras of its size, and it can shoot at up to 60 frames per second in 4K, with a slow-motion capture mode that records at up to 240 frames per second in 1080p. On top of that, there's an active track feature that can automatically follow a subject as they move around. While the DJI Pocket 3 improves upon the Pocket 2 even further, with a better sensor and processor, it's also significantly pricier, so this model is one of the best cheap options to get you started.